Hey, Ryan E with Planet Cheapskate here on this Friday. It's a little wet outside, but the storm's moving through fast. So hopefully, by the time I walk out of here, maybe it'll be bright, clear skies. I won't get wet. Wanted to pop on here for our rate update going into the weekend. Rates have been a straight roller coaster this week. We had a couple awesome days on Wednesday and Thursday. We had uh, I'm gonna have to do some explaining here because you're not gonna understand these terms. But we had a 200 BIP uh, pricing increase. So all last week it was, we were depressed, we were down in the doldrums, and because we had actually had like a 200 BIP drop based on some of the things that they said during the Fed meeting and the just astronomical jobs report that came out this week. We had some awesome CPI numbers. So CPI numbers are a gauge of the inflation nationally, and they're coming down. And so that's awesome news. It helped the market. And so a 200 BIP. So a BIP is just a percentage of um, it's a gauge of a percent. And so if you look at a BIP, uh, 20 bips would be like um 0.2%. So like 1 BIP would be a tenth of a percent. So a 20 BIP move in the mortgage bond is huge. I'm sorry, a 200 BIP move in the mortgage bonds is huge. And so we were super happy about that move, and it was a great thing. If you notice on my wall here, I got the wall coming together nicely. These are some things that are going to help with the sound, make the sound a lot better. But this was Denise's idea. I think it's pretty awesome, pretty great. I did have these. If you notice in some of my other videos, I had these white, and we went ahead and just painted them the colors: black, gold, turquoise. Turquoise is one of my favorite colors. Black and gold, very good, cool color. It's kind of the one that Denise decided would be a good feature for my office. So if you notice, we got the black brick, gold features, super awesome, and a cool office. I love the vibe of the office. It's great. So a lot going on, a rate roller coaster going on. And so just wanted to take a brief moment to wish my realtor partners good luck out there. If you need pre-approvals, if you need cost sheets, if you have any questions that come up, reach out to me. I'm available. I'll answer the phone. I'll pick up. I'll answer the questions you have, get those people pre-approved. Which brings me to another subject. Pre-approvals, there's a power in the pre-approval. So a licensed independent loan officer, mortgage broker, a loan officer who's not licensed through their institution. So there's a big difference. So banks, credit unions, they can hire employees that are basically blanketed under their it's called an NMLS number. Okay, this NMLS number is something that we all independent loan officers have, and financial institutions have. So a bank or credit union can hire people and blanket them under that NMLS. If that happens, that loan officer that is blanketed under that institution, in order to issue a pre-approval, has to go to an underwriter and get it. They have to take the file, get it reviewed by an underwriter for their stamp of approval. However, if you're an independently licensed loan officer who is independently licensed through the NMLS system and approved by the Kansas State Banking Commissioner, an independent loan officer like that has the authority to review documentation provided by the borrower and make the determination. We have an automated system that we run people through. We're not just, willy-nilly just looking at things and like, oh, yeah, they're approved. No, we have a system that we run people through. We have checks and balances, and we have the authority and oversight to make that determination. A lot of people get mixed up and think underwriters are the end-all be-all. An independently licensed loan officer has typically, not always, typically has more education and more oversight over their decisions and their determinations than an underwriter. Most of the time, underwriters, their only oversight is the lender. So, just some food for thought there. An independently licensed loan officer has the authority and the oversight nationally. They are nationally licensed. A federally licensed loan officer has the authority to issue a pre-approval. So just wanted to clear that up because there's a lot of people that get confused about that. But if you go to a bank, you go to a credit union, it's not guaranteed you're going to be with an independently licensed loan officer. So there's that. Also, realtor partners. Some of the ones that I'm already signed up with, you've already got an invite to list reports. It's something that I'm going to provide for free for you to use. If you're a realtor out there, if you're a real estate agent out there and you want to get signed up under my name, let me know. I'll kick you out an invite. You can get signed up and use that. It's great for open houses. It's great for, data collection. I know that you have a lot of that with the MLS system, but this is just another tool in your tool belt. Absolutely free, provided by me. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is saving deals. Countless times I get deals in from agents who have just kind of figured out that I can figure out loans kind of like a puzzle. And so the people originally had a lender that they were going to go with, and it turned bad. And so my realtor partner was like, "Hey, give Ryan a shot. He can make miracles happen." So it falls out with their regular lender that they may have been, they got hooked up with online or something like that. And my realtor partner gets them to me, and I'm able to save the deal many times. If you go look at my Facebook profile, you will see on my wall countless times of me saving a deal, getting it to the closing table, getting it done in record time. So if that's you out there, if you have a borrower who is just getting put through the ringer and just having a heck of a time going through the loan process, let me take a look at it. There's been many times that I've figured out the puzzle of the loan and just kept it with the original loan process, so it we didn't have to start over from square one. If it saves the deal, if it gets you to the closing table, I'm all for it. Okay. I want to establish these types of relationships where we're putting people first. We're putting the client first. I want to build relationships, not transactions. Okay. I feel like if I do that, if I do some good for you, then who knows? Maybe we can have a good partnership. So that's my spiel. Oh, we're going pretty long, so let me get right to these rates. Okay. They were looking really super awesome yesterday, and they kind of ticked back. So a little bit of a bummer, a little bit of a roller coaster, but here we go. Conventional is at 7% with an APR of 7.294. FHA is at 6.625 with an APR of 7.342. VA is at 6.5 with an APR of 6.706. And USDA is at 6.5 with an APR of 6.950. So that's the rates. Let me check and see what they look like. I know conventional is down about a third, which is awesome. FHA down about an eighth of a percent. VA is down about a quarter, and USDA is down about a third. So that's the rates. Looking pretty good. Hope everybody has a happy and safe weekend, that the weather gets nice so we can get in that pool and cool off a little bit. So until next time, I'll see you on the other side.